used a little more cowbell.
What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com, and in the last Dynasty video, we took on Ole Miss, our arch rival, our one loss from last season, and this was a crazy game. 14-9, one of the more lower scoring games I've had in quite a while. It was a lot of fun, very entertaining, but we was able to pull out the win. We're still number 2 in the country. We're 11-0. We win today against Georgia. We are off to the national championship game, but we got to take care of business today against the Bulldogs. They are 10-1. As you can see here, they got plenty of talent. You look at their stats, they're not bad at anything. If you remember last season, we took on Georgia in the SEC title game and beat them. I think it was handily. I don't remember it being really close. So hopefully we get the same result today. So now that the Ole Miss is over with, one thing I did not think about was the in-season recruiting. That is... Okay, we got our 4. I may have missed something. It's been a few days since I've played any in this Dynasty. But we got the 4 guys. Now, I've told you several times over, I'm going to be starting a new Dynasty after this season. So I know none of this really matters. But I like to treat it as such, just because. But either way, we ended up getting 4 commitments in the regular season. And let's go to Sports Illustrated. Bowl rankings, we're number 2. It is what it is. We win. We take on USC. They have locked up their spot in the national title game. So whoever wins this game is going to take on the Trojans. Heisman watch. Wow, Derek Nicholas is number 1. He might have been number 1 last week. I wasn't paying attention, or I just don't remember. But either way, it's really cool to see him on here. Just imagine if I had him on special teams. I got him on like the other kickoff guy, but either way, he's having an amazing season. Really cool to see that with a run-heavy offense, just putting it all on him, and he's handled it quite well. We can go to awards finalists. Nicholas is 3rd for the Maxwell. Burns is number 2 for the McNairick. Wesley Brown is a finalist for the Halfback Award, the Walker Award. He's not going to win it unless he does something really crazy today. I just don't see that happening. Wide receiver, Nicholas, of course. Then we got Burns again for the Lombardi. And then the last one should be head coach me. Hopefully we'll win this one. It's after the conference championship game where we do the Heisman stuff. I forgot. It's been so long. Okay, bowl projections. There's no point in looking at that. Conference standings, there's really no point, but we just could see the final standings for the SEC. As you can see, Georgia had a 1-game lead over Tennessee, and we had a 4-game lead over everybody else. That's just incredible. Who would have thought? I mean, we were just like 0-11. I took them over, and we're on the verge of winning a national championship. Technically, we had a chance to win 2, and all things being equal. But either way, I thought it was just really odd that the rest of the division just didn't hold up their end of the bargain. It gave me an easier road. But there's nothing you could do about that. I mean, it is what it is. Okay, that is it. You see who's on the cover, and that is Sanders, our other defensive end. We've made a lot of covers this season. So without further ado, let's take on the Bulldogs, and somebody's in trouble. We got 2 guys in trouble. What in the world? Okay, Quentin Wesley, a defensive end. Look at our NCAA team entries. It's down to next to nothing. I mean, and then Fitzhugh is out. Let's look at each one. Wesley has not only voiced his displeasure with film study, he skipped the last 2 sessions. These actions are detrimental to the team. Are they really? I don't even know who this guy is. I don't even remember him playing. He's a backup defensive end. Can I click and see who? Can I do? No, I can't do it from here. Fitzhugh is a starting quarterback. He's our number 1 guy. Let's see what he done. It's come to my attention that Fitzhugh is late to our last team meeting. It's a minor offense, but let's assure this won't be late again. See, if I don't do anything, that NCAA team interest is still going to stay at 0, so I'm not going to do anything. What's the point? Alrighty. Conference title. Now, they got a bunch of players injured. They got a wide receiver out, a linebacker, guard. Looking at their quarterbacks, putting up okay numbers. Running backs putting up really good numbers, almost 1,400 yards rushing. They got another middle linebacker with a lot of tackles.
Hey, football fans, Brad Nessler here with my partners in crime.
Brad Nessler rocking the purple suit.
We're inside this Dome Stadium for today's matchup.
It's a big-time game. It just feels like it's a huge deal, and it should be. It's a playoff game.
Many people say the SEC is the best conference in college football. Well, today's game will determine the champion of that conference. Here come the Bulldogs.
I think we had the home uniforms last year. I don't remember. There's the running back. Having a great season.
He is a phenomenal athlete, and I think he'll have a big game today, and I think they're going to win a close one.
I like it, Kirk. That's an excellent pick.
We're going Georgia all the way. Interesting. Okay. We'll see if we can do something about that. I want the ball to start of second half. Of course, we're playing in a dome, so the weather doesn't matter. Okay, let's check out their roster. Starting quarterback, just your typical pocket passer, SEC first-teamer, Terry Lynch. His backup's the same type of player, so we can go after this guy, but... Oh, he's not an impact guy. That surprised me. All right, Freddie Stanford. Looks like they got a good little group of running backs. Nobody special, because this guy's a redshirt junior and only an 86 overall. But look how big he is. 6 feet, 240 pounds. That's heavy for a halfback in this game. You don't see that too often. That's cool to see, though. Fullback, it is what it is. Nothing great. Wide receiver, Reggie Jackson. I'm sure they're going to try to give him the ball as much as they can. 98 speed. Then they got all their number 2 guys out for the year. That stinks. Dave Graham, true sophomore. Bit of a drop-off after that. So they got one real good stud. Look at their tight ends. They got 2 decent ones. Wouldn't mind having either one, not for my offense, but for other types of offenses. Both of them can catch. Look how big this kid is. 6'9", 237 pounds. He might have played last year, and I just don't remember. You know, that was several games ago. But abnormal human being right there. All right, let's look at their offensive line. 85 and 95 and 97. They're actually not going to be hurting too much at guard. This guy's out for the year, but 6'4", 358. Man, that's huge. But he's not playing. And at 91 at right tackle. So they got 3 guys in the 90s on offensive lines. That's pretty good. They run a 4-3. They got 94 overall and 92 overall. So their defensive ends is just as good as ours, talent-wise, if not better. We'll see which group of ends does some serious damage today. Defensive tackle, 96 overall. That's very impressive. You don't see defensive tackles that highly rated too often. That's practically a unicorn in this game. Outside linebacker, 94 overall. Just incredible. 93 overall for this middle linebacker, impact guy. 95 overall for this outside linebacker. That's as good as a linebacker unit as I've ever seen. 94, 93, 95. I mean, that's what you shoot for in recruiting, is to have a unit that's solid. Corners. All of them are really fast. A couple guys are about 6'1". They can definitely run some nickel if they wanted to. 92 overall, free safety. 80 overall, true freshman at strong safety. We may try to go after that guy, possibly. Maybe, we'll see. Okay kicker, just a senior, 82 overall, and an okay punter at 80. So, moral of the story is, they got a ton of talent on defense.
And they're ready to kick this one off.
So, we got to just, execute. That's all you can ask for. All right, getting this show on the road.
Simpson fields it at the 13.
Good stop there. They run a balanced offense, so I'd like to think that they're going to try to go through their impact receiver more than anything else, which tells me they're going to throw a little bit more. I could be dead wrong. We'll see.
We're going to have the opportunity to see a guy who can really create problems by getting to the quarterback.
And something tells me he's going to be getting to that quarterback a lot today. He's not exactly going against the best.
Ooh, he dropped it. We'll take it.
This This incompletion is credited to the wide.
All right, they are going.
The quarterback
Let's go with the one high. I could see him running it to make up that difference.
They line up in an eye.
Hall is back. He's been suspended the last few games. Play action. Oh, fumble. Somebody get it. Oh. Somebody got to him, forced the sack. We can go back and look at this. I wasn't paying attention who. I was going back at safety. Oh, that was a hit and a half. Who hit him? Linebacker Silva. 3rd and forever. So let's just go Cloud. Best defense in the country. Supposedly, you can look at that in different ways. Oh, he's got all day to throw. Ooh. Woo. Okay, we'll take it. All right, let's get the ball.
Nice job, guys.
Let's do something on offense.
They line up to punt this one away. He gets it away.
I like to score first. That'd be nice. Let's fair catch that. I don't see any path for yards there.
Their defense forced the early punt, and now the offense gets a shot at putting the first points on the board.
Let's go out of the gate. Let's do QB choice with Brown. They're going man dime. I like what I see, as long as they don't shift in that direction. So
Bradley with 4
let's
wide
bring
receivers.
him over.
Here's an option, right side.
Do a little play here.
And he's
Get about 9 yards.
offensive line got a really good push there, allowing the back to pick up 9 on the play.
We could do QB choice.
Mississippi State has
They're going 4-3 this time.
on offense.
We're doing it from trips.
They got themselves in the top 10 of the country.
Oh, I may just keep this and get the first. A little play there. Now, they had more bodies on the left side, which is why I didn't hand it off to Jenkins. So I'm just going to keep this. Thankfully, that tight end didn't come pick me up. It's not consistent. I wish it was. I wish I could find a way to tell, oh, it's definitely you got to keep it or hand it off. But you don't know. It's so quick. You don't know where you need to keep it or not. But I had already made up my mind. I was going to keep it and just try to pick up that yard. Now, you notice the defensive end saw me keep it, but I was able to get around him. I didn't use the speed button either. That helps. We're in the middle of the field, but I want to go. Let's do wide receiver sweep option. They're going zone 4-3. I'm trying to spread them out a little bit to keep their linebackers off the field, but it's not working.
From the gun. Bradley options out.
I'm just going to... Oh, and a fumble. Dang it. Dang it.
One of the defensive linemen.
Just wasn't expecting him to fumble it. I didn't do any crazy jukes or anything. I guess one of those impact guys hit him. Maybe I just good hit. I mean, what do you do? Okay, let's take a chance to go zone blitz. I like to think they're going to throw here.
Ace backfield.
Whoa, back up, back up. Back up. Almost got offsides there. There we go. Thankfully, they went play action. That was a complete guess. Going 4 wide. We'll go back to quarters at a nickel. Yeah, like I say, they're good to see Hall back. Ooh, good throw. I actually wasn't all that good of a throw. He had to dive to get it. All right, 3rd and 6. We'll go Cloud again. I'll control Burns this time. And they went with that play. Interesting. Wasn't expecting that.
With a takedown. And that is going to be enough for the first.
Threw me off a little bit. All right, I'm going to go back to a zone blitz. They haven't decided to just do basic runs yet for whatever reason. I guess it's because of their impact receiver. There it is. That's the play you call on that defense right there.
Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a first down.
Snap's going to have to force me to go with a 1 high.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 5th.
Now we need a turnover of our own. It's a good hit there.
Just about 3 yards there.
Let's do quarters out of 4-3.
2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 20-yard line. The Bulldogs line up with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Looks. He's going right.
Oh, good catch. Just enough.
5 yards.
So it's what, 3rd and 2. Looks like they're going with the goal line. I think they got the power I formation in their offense. But they're going goal line here. Play action. Oh, overthrew it. We'll take it. Please kick a field goal. Off a turnover, they can have all the field goals they want. It's so hard to stop a team when you turn the ball over. They usually do a good job of scoring some points, and they done so here. But it was just a field goal. So now we're going to get back on offense, trying not to turn the ball over. That was just Nicholas just fumble. It just is what it is. This is supposed to be a Heisman game for him. Have a good day today, and he may lock up that award. So we're going to be in the middle of the field. Let's see if he can redeem himself with a deep cross-up. We're going zone. Hopefully it'll be a cover 2. Normally it is. Every now and then they'll go with like a cover 3. Just another cover 2 here. Go up against that weak safety. It's a good play for Nicholas. So now we will go. Let's do triple. I think they're going to go 4 wide or go 4-3 a lot today. I don't halfway blame them. It's just good defense. Good play there. Let's stay. No, let's go. Let's do speed option. Going dime. We'll take it. But they got at least 2 of their linebackers out there. We'll run away from them. Good play by Bradley. Now, what yard am I on? I'm on the 27. I don't know if I got enough room for it, so let's just keep running our stuff. I was going to go with a RPR, but we'll just wait. Now they're going zone here. Ooh, not a big fan of any of that.
Bradley lines up in the shotgun.
Let's just cut up this way. Not much of nothing. Good defense there. On the 25. Ah, man, we can try it. We'll go slot cross. They're going zone.
Ball on the 25.
Now that linebacker,
Comes out in the shotgun.
let's see if we can. Okay, we'll have some room here. There we go. Big play for you-know-who. It went cover 2. So I just waited for that cornerback to come up. Not the best throw. He kind of went in. Normally, if it was cover 3, I would have thrown it like right here. But this corner is staying down. So it's definitely cover 2. So I'm just waiting. I threw it really hard. I probably should have thrown it a little bit lighter. But that one spin move helped get the touchdown. Thankfully, they call a lot of cover 2 zone when I call that play. Sometimes they'll go man. It's rare. Or cover 3 or 4. Either way, it's a good little play designed for one guy to really get the ball regardless of the coverage. Okay, we are on the scoreboard, so we'll get back on defense.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Not the strongest kick. And their wide receiver is going to take it. Oh, he's gone. He is gone. He's gone. Oh, gosh. So I may have to do some high kicks or kick it to the other side, which is harder sometimes because we can't have that. All right, let's go with a 1 high.
They'll take over at the 41-yard line. The Bulldogs come out in the shotgun.
I think they're going to be, they want to run it. I know they're in gun normal, but nope, they're going to throw it. Good throw. A little man beater. Right over the middle. Oh, gosh. Okay, we could try a zone blitz, but I can see him running in here. I had 2nd and 1. I didn't think about that. We may luck out and they'll go play action.
Out there all alone.
Georgia lines up with 3 receivers. And he's going to be sacked.
Looks like Sanders got to him before I did, or Burns, sorry. All right, 3rd and 7's what we want.
You know what happened there? The offensive line was
We'll just go back to Cloud,
up the blitz. They forgot about blocking the defensive line.
a.k.a. cover 6. Let's do that.
Linebackers move over. Lynch drops back to pass.
Oh, another fumble. Wow, big play. Go, Birds, go. Take it to the house, All-American. Oh, gosh, what a play. Is that like a strip sack or a sack fumble? The other guy got to him. Look how tall he's running. He's high-stepping in there. Oh, jeez. What a goofy play that was. I want to go back and look at it. I think it was my other defensive end who made the play here. That's what it helps to have impact defensive ends. It could have been a defensive tackle. Nope, he went right through him like it was nothing. Oh, look at this. Am I looking at this correctly? They got a left tackle that's number 2. That's awesome. I've never seen that before. Is that possible? I always thought the game wouldn't let you do that. Like, it would do it itself. I know you could put a number on whoever, but still. Oh, B, I need to go back and look at that again. I'll go look at the depth chart. But he just went right by him. Knocked him senseless, and I picked it up. Somehow I got through all that with a touchdown. So let's go and look at their roster. I just wasn't paying attention earlier. Number 2, Brian Sims. They must have had so many offensive linemen that all of the 50s, 60s, and 70s, I guess, were taken. All the linebackers took the 50 numbers. But number 2, left tackle, I don't think that's a glitch. I think that's just what he picked. That's awesome. Good for them. Either way, we scored. Okay. I've never seen that before. I tell you, I mean, I've been playing 06 for 100 years, and I've never seen an offensive lineman with a single-digit number.
And he hits the PAT. So down to just a few seconds left.
It had to have been. They just ran out of the field. Maybe it's just for tackles. They're only allowed to have numbers in the 60s and 70s, and maybe they just had so many offensive linemen. Maybe some defensive linemen take some of those. I don't know. Either way, that's cool. All right, and I just goofed up here. I kicked it right towards their best player. And thankfully we got a tackle. I just wasn't paying attention. Completely forgot. All right, let's go with quarters.
To become less effective as a runner. Just need to go out there and play their game.
This is weak slot. They just flipped it.
They'll throw on first down. Steps up.
Oh, wide open. Who do you defend? I got too many guys to cover on the far left.
I like the defense that was called.
They're attacking the middle really well. I'm going to go back and look at that play. I know which play they were running. I think it was like a double go with a skinny post over the middle. And I am correct. No, yes, that was the double stop or double move go route on the outside. Either way, guy was wide open right over the middle. That's the weakness of cover 4, is this area right here. But they had a guy right here, a guy right there. So, I mean, I had no chance. I just had to pick somebody. So, good play on their part. Okay, let's do a cover 1
It's first
out of
and 10.
nickel.
Ball on the 42-yard line. Lynch is back in the gun.
Their impact guys over there.
Play action. Long ball right side. So the only
It's a good tackle, but I couldn't get over there in time.
That was a big time play.
That's just a good play.
I think the defense might have taken run there, coach.
All right, they're going right down the field on me here.
See a run on first and second down, but this
Their
one-
quarterback's doing okay so far. They're going back to gun trips. 4-3 defense. That looked like a PE read. I'm going to take a chance here. We'll go zone blitz.
2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 23-yard line. They shift on their defensive front. Lynch back to throw. Under heavy pressure.
You got to get it off quick. I'm coming with the heat. That's number 2 for Silva today, so it's 3rd and long.
3rd down and 12 to go. And this is the 5th play of the current drive.
getting back to this, so.
Lynch drops back. He steps up. He goes down.
Oh, make a play. Oh, wow. Just somebody had to catch it, so. Okay, touchdown for them. Just a one-on-one situation right there. That was close. I mean, the safety done his part. Just the receiver got the ball instead. That easily could have been a pick, but I was afraid to take him over. I would have done something stupid there.
And he tacks on the extra point. Over 4 minutes.
I'm going to go back. Oh, yeah, too late. They already done the play. I was going to go back and look at it.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Okay, let's get on offense and try to stretch the lead again. Georgia's sticking with us. Let's go, Thomas. Make a play. Nope, not even close. All right, left hash.
Some nice passing on the last drive.
Let's go.
Was able to take it down the field for 6.
And great play calling to help make that an easy.
Let's go QB choice.
Question is, can they do it again?
We're going zone dime.
They'll start this
Okay,
drive at the 14-yard line.
but they're shifting that way.
The Bulldogs set up in the
Oh,
gun.
gosh. Let's just... I still want to hand it off to him. Ooh, don't fumble it. All right, good play. Pick up about 7.
8 on the carry.
Gain of 8.
It's second down and 2.
We're going back to basic speed. We're going 5-2.
Going with the shotgun here.
Let's go with the grass.
They go with the option. Pitches back.
Dude, that was kind of scary.
And a first
All it took us one. He had a little half a second early.
Up a few yards
That could have
there.
been bad. Let's go. Let's do triple from slot.
10. Ball on the 28.
We're doing that. So we're definitely keeping this. I'm going to hurry up to the line.
And the impact linebacker is turned it up and out. He laterals the ball. Tries to shoot. Weston with a take.
It's good defense.
Nothing going on that one.
Couldn't get anything going there. Let's go. 2nd and 10. Let's go back to QB choice.
So it's 2nd and 10.
And they're blitzing both inside guys. So I need to go to my audible. Hopefully they'll stay with their same play.
Bradley has 4 receivers.
And this will go to one of the outside guys. Let's look at the matchups here. Doesn't look good for either one. We'll just go to guard high. I dropped it.
This incompletion is credited to the wideout.
All right, 3rd and 10.
Quarterback executed his end of the deal.
We'll go halfback corner.
3rd and 10.
We're going zone.
Play of this drive.
Ooh, not a big fan of that look.
Going with the shotgun here. Back to pass. He's looking. Down the middle. Got it.
Give it to you-know-who, Nicholas. They went cover 2, so that worked out. So, where am I? Let's go. Let's do speed option from trips over.
1st and 10. Ball on the
We're
40.
going zone nickel.
Bradley. Back in the gun.
Let's go here. I done that way too soon. Dang it, that's just, yeah.
Brings him down.
I should have snapped a little bit later.
On the option.
2nd and 9. Let's go. We're going to go with power option. We're going man 4-3, but their impact guys are on the right side. Nobody's really moving, so
Mississippi State comes
we got the one-man advantage on the right, so let's just do that.
Here's the option.
Get a block right there. Oh, just I couldn't pitch in time.
And he gains
So we're on the
on that keeper.
3rd and 6. This is 2-down territory for me, so I'm going to go with a direct.
Third down upcoming.
I think they're blitzing that right nickel. And they are.
The Bulldogs line up the 4 wide out.
Fumble. Dang it. What do you do? Another guy. I think that's the same guy who forced the fumble the last time.
Nice play from the key part of his defense.
That defensive tackle. No, it was 47. Either way, nothing you can do about that. God. Well, we got to get a stop here before half, or otherwise they're going to get the lead.
They'll set up shop at the 38-yard line. 3 wideouts here. Drop back to pass.
And I waited too late on that one. Oh, gosh, what a play. Somebody make a play here. Oh, gosh, we just messed that one up. I got too far ahead of it. The other guy couldn't catch it either. Okay, we're going to call the same play. They're going to be in passing mode, I'm just assuming here, so we're going to go after him. Oh, good step up, but he got to him in time. 18 sacks for the season. That's incredible. That's a lot of sacks. 3rd and forever. I am not going to call a timeout or anything yet. They may run clock here, which I'm not too worried about. I'm just trying to get out of the half with the lead. And he's got all day to do. Oh, that's just another one-on-one situation. Nothing you can do about that. We'll go back to a zone blitz. Their quarterback's playing great. Don't run to the right. I couldn't get overtime. Oh, yes! Big time. Oh, my gosh. What a play. This is craziness right here. This quarterback can really step up in the pocket and such. So I thought I was going to get to him. He got an offense time, but he overshot it big time. Of course, my safety, Bob said that was my fault, I guess. Thankfully, Baldwin gets it right here. Don't fumble it. Don't fumble it. So we are, gosh. It is. We got to go 90 yards in 57 seconds. I'm not. Let's just run the ball. I mean, that's a long ways to try to get there in under a minute. I'd rather just see what happens.
Bradley lines up in the shotgun.
Just nothing. They're not calling a timeout. Let's just run the ball again. And then they may call a timeout on this one. We're going zone. I love the shift, though. Let's see if we get lucky. Maybe we can get a decent gain here. But I just want to get out of the half. If I take a knee, they'll probably call a timeout. So we might as well just do a basic run. They may not call a timeout. After this play, there'll be just one play left. Timeout. 3rd and 7. Jeez. Let's force another timeout. I'm not going to throw it. There's no point. We're just too far back. So let's just run it and force them to call another one. Or we can get a first down there. All right. Oh, and we got an offensive lineman hurt. Dallas Robinson, my center, injured his knee. Ugh. So who do I have at center? Is it okay? His backup is doable. Okay, just making sure. All right, 16 seconds. So, and we got out of bounds. We can try some things here now that we got some juice in us. So they're going zone. We can try this deep cross again. Got a touchdown out of it. Great game so far, though. And they're going back to cover 2. Big play right here. Oh, call timeout. Okay, we got 7 seconds left. Let me think here. 7 seconds. Let's go. Let's just run the ball. And I got another timeout to burn at least, so I may just run quickly.
This looks like a pretty gutsy call here.
I'm just going to keep this. And then we'll call a timeout, and then we'll kick a field goal. Okay, we'll go backfield, and we'll go special teams and field goal. Games like this give me plenty of hope that I like my sliders where they're at because I'm getting really close games as of late, and I've had several this year. Ooh, is it too close? Just enough. Okay, we got a touchdown lead. Great game so far. First half was highly entertaining. let's go to our injuries. I hope he's okay. He's okay. It probably was like a sprained knee. He's back. So let's look at some stats. Problem is the fumbles. Both teams have had just turnovers and galore. That's what kept, I guess, the score kind of low so far. What's kept us in it is the 6 sacks we've had on Georgia. That's what's done it for us. Individual, Bradley's doing pretty well. Running the ball, nobody's really broken anything yet. They've done a good job of stopping our run game in the grand scheme of things, but you know who is the one who's keeping us alive. Even with his one fumble, he's having a great game. Okay, we get the ball back. I'd like to stretch the lead to 2 scores.
To start the second half. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one.
Ooh, I probably should have let that one go.
Fields it in the end zone.
Not a bad little run.
And now a slight break in the action.
Let's go back to Thomas. He should be okay still. We haven't called this play yet. We'll do QB choice from bunch.
It's first and
We're
10.
going zone 4-3, I think. I like the shift.
The Bulldogs line up with 3 receivers bunch. Bradley
Just don't fumble it. Get about 5 yards there.
with a takedown. That was a good play by the halfback.
He looks a little gassed.
On the option.
Let's do speed option from wide trips. They're going man
5 to go.
4-3.
Yard line.
Who's on who?
They'll work from the shotgun.
I don't know if that helped or hurt. Yeah, we can get the first at least. That's a good hit. Get the first down there.
This is a perfect illustration of how to run the option, and it was perfect enough to get the
Let's see. Let's go back to QB choice from Ace. They're going man nickel. I like what I see there. Love what I see here. We may get a big gain if the blocking is there.
Feeling it right now. They'll run the option.
Get a block right there. Take it to the house, 28. Go, go, go. Oh, big play. Just huge. We just had all the numbers and leverage on the left side. So I'm just handing off to Jenkins. And now I'm right behind this tight end, just waiting for him to make the block. Boom, and it's off to the races. Great play by this defender. Saving the touchdown right there. Of course, I juked around him. But he stopped the touchdown regardless. Okay, where am I? I'm on the left hash and I'm on the 11-yard line. So let's go. Just trying to think. Let's get Tereshinsky. Let's do QB choice from here.
And since we're in the red zone, let's
Zone
have a look at
4-3.
the
They
numbers
flipped their
brought to you by
linebackers.
Old Spice Red Zone. When
I
performance
like the
is
shift.
If anyone can force a turnover right now, then it's the man at linebacker.
Just good defense.
On the option.
Nothing worked there.
Bring him down before he got back to the line of scrimmage.
12-yard line. I don't have a whole lot of room to do anything. We can do speed option again. I think Bradley can handle it. I think he's a bit gassed. They're blitzing the right nickel again. So let's make some space. Let's bring our X over instead. I want my best player on the left side to block for me. And he does a good job of that. I don't think he can get in. Oh, he gets in for 6 points. All right, that's a good drive. Start the second half. I didn't know if he was going to get in, but he just got enough. Barely at the tip of the ball. In for 6 points. Okay, we got a 2-score lead, but that means nothing the way Georgia's been doing things. That second quarter, they really took care of business. Kept themselves in it. We'll see what they do with the third quarter. Right now, we can't stop their deep ball. Our quarters, our cover 3, they're just finding... That's the thing. You can still do one-on-one matchups with like a go round the outside against a cover 2, 3, or 4 zone. You just got to hope another safety doesn't come over there to help them, or a corner, or what have you. That's a good hit. I'm going to do quarters. I normally would do like a 1 high or a blitz, but I want to bait this guy to an interception. We haven't got to do that much. Going halfback draw. Get him. Thankfully, this guy hasn't got to do a whole lot. I think they're just in the mode of running or throwing the ball more than anything else right now. Going gun 2-back slot. Look at that left tackle, number 2. That's amazing. I love it. I don't even think that's legal, to be honest. Oh,
That one just went right through his hands. Right now, he's
Okay.
wishing he could replay that down.
You
Go
know what the
Cloud.
defense is thinking? They're wishing he'd play that slot.
They're dropping passes. I mean, we dropped one earlier.
Unforced errors on offense will make life on defense a whole lot easier.
I don't know why he has to stand up like that. But got around him, though. Oh, he cut up in front of me. Make a play, somebody. Should have been picked, but that's okay.
I'll tell you what,
Okay, here's where we can really stretch this thing.
to hold them to 3 and out.
Our defensive backs are dropping balls. Everybody's dropping balls today.
They get this one off, and it's a beauty.
Okay, left hash. I want to go play action out of the gate. I normally don't do this, but maybe this will throw them off a little bit. We'll go PE read. We're going man 4-3, so I'll probably throw this. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, we'll just throw it. Let's just see. They're going too high.
He's looking across the middle.
Good play there to Nicholas.
Down. They complete that play action pass. Good for 7 yards.
Then we'll go QB choice from here.
2nd and 3.
4-3.
All on their own 36.
2nd and 3. Ooh. Since we're spreading out,
The Bulldogs.
I may just do this. Now the defensive end makes the play there. So, all right, 3rd and 7.
Get in now, you guys.
Where am I? I'm on the 32. I got to throw it, don't I? We'll go halfback corner. They're going man this time. Hopefully guard high can make a simple catch on the far left. Hopefully.
Bradley comes to the line with 3 wide. Looking down the middle.
Not the best throw, but we'll get the first.
And that pass and catch gives them a first down.
Just enough.
They got the first down.
Let's stay here and... Like, I would love to do these QB draws. The QB draws work okay, but you got to have a quarterback that's a little bit more agile. And Bradley doesn't have all the best agility in the world. At least it doesn't feel like it to me. Well, let's bring our tight end over. Maybe he'll block somebody. Nope, not even close. He was supposed to, and he didn't. So, we're on the left hash. Let's go.
When you get into the backfield like that,
Let's do wide receiver under. We're going man. Nickel. Now, who's going to be on Nicholas?
The 5th play of this drive.
The linebacker. Okay. I'm going to bring him over. Get him out of the way.
Bradley back to throw. Looks. Throws it to the outside.
Uh-oh. Go, Nicholas! Heisman winner! Right there. He sealed it. Take it to the house, son. Unreal. Awesome. 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 It worked. The kid's such a stud. What a player. Boom. He gone. What a play. What a player. Just a sophomore. Gosh, I'd love to see him play for a couple more years, but either way, that's awesome to see that, though. I hope he just nailed the Heisman down right there with a play like that. They went one high, so I just went to my main beater, which was the angle route. I wish there was more of that in this game from that position or from the other receiver positions. There's just not a lot of it. And this may be a miss. Nope, he got it in. Okay, I feel like we got this thing in hand, but you just never know. We're tough to beat if we don't turn the ball over a lot. The offense just, it fits well. All the concepts fit well together. It's just a potent offense if you got at least a couple of the players in place to run it well. Okay, back to defense we go. We'll go quarters. Going back to two-back slot. Ooh, big play. First down. I figured he wouldn't drop that. He's too good. First down. Let's take a chance. Do zone blitz.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
They shift on their defensive front.
And this ain't going to work out. Yeah, another sack. Play action. I took a guess, and it worked. So 2nd and long. Oh, and if you remember, I didn't say anything about it, but hard to believe it, Bradley broke the record for most passing touchdowns in a season for the school, which is crazy. That's such a low number. Good open field tackle there by myself. Let's just say Mike Leach is going to break that probably in the first 3 to 4 games, whichever quarterback he puts out there. I think he's got that transfer coming in that I think he's going to hand over the reins to. Either way, a lot of those records will be broken, him being there. I can't wait to watch it too. Saturday, baby, can't wait. SEC football, nothing like it. Get him! Oh, couldn't get. Wow, what a throw! Now, what happened here? I need to go back and look at this. I need to go back and see what play they ran. And I went cover 3. This is where you learn stuff right here. They are in gun trips. Now, he just went for a go route. And he was open enough. My corner, my safety didn't come back quickly enough. Is that just... Maybe that's just a good play against cover 4. I'm not really sure. Either way, I thought he was more open than what I expected. We'll go back to another zone blitz.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 5th play of the current drive.
All right. The third quarter went perfectly. We got another 2 extra touchdowns. Just play smart here and become back-to-back SEC champions. We got to stop them, though. They're having a pretty easy time going down the field on us. When the quarterback has time, he can beat us badly. Another open field tackle there. I love these open field tackles.
I don't know, Brad. I don't know what the quarterback saw.
It feels rewarding when you make those tackles. Of course, I can make a whiff or 2 here and there. It's always fun to watch. Play action here. Another open field tackle there. 3rd and 2. Oh, what do I do here? I'm going to take a chance to do zone blitz. No, what we're going to do. I know what we're going to do. We're going to go fire 2. We're going to bring 6 guys and see how he handles it. They may just run the ball for an easy 6 points, but we'll see. We'll do an over front. That may be a mistake. Oh, they're going to throw it. That was my fault, too. I should have gone over there quicker. I'm guessing, yep, they're going to go for it. Oops. Make good decisions, everybody. Let's do that. We went with a counter, and it didn't work. It's what they get. Big play for sure. Somebody came through. It was Sanders. Play the game right there, basically. That's pretty much sealed it. So let's just run the ball some more. We can run some clock. We're going man, and they're doing that.
Bradley is back in the gun.
Good blocking there. Big blocks. Good play there. We can stay here. Let's run. Let's do our goal line play. You don't have to do it on the goal line, but let's do it from here. We'll just hand this off to Jenkins. Like I said, we can run clock. No reason not to at this point. So it's looking like we're taking on USC in the national championship game. This will be the perfect way to end this dynasty by beating them, winning that, and then moving on. Because I got some really cool ideas. That ain't looking good. Really cool ideas for the next dynasty. I think everybody will be pleased. I'm doing a lot of new stuff in all different areas. On the field, off the field. I think you'll be happy with it. Hopefully. And I called the wrong play. That was smart. So they're going man dime. And I'm going to have to call a timeout because this play ain't going to work. Do I even have... I need to check my audibles. I may have an audible that may fit that. This offense just doesn't require use of audibles, really. None of that really works. I may just call a timeout.
Mississippi State calls a timeout.
Just called the wrong play. It happens. We'll go back to backfield. Let's do speed option.
Second down and 9 to go.
They're going man nickel. Probably go to the left. Ooh, nope. Gonna go to the right.
From the gun.
Everybody get a hat on the hat. Ah, I thought he was going to pitch and he didn't. My bad.
4 on that keeper.
3rd and 5. Let's just do halfback direct. See if
3rd and 5.
Brown can pick up the first. They're going zone nickel. A lot of times it's hard to score on this particular type of defense.
With 4 wide
Let's bring
receivers.
him over. Get an extra blocker. And if we don't convert, we'll just punt it. High snap does not help things, but... And he may be gone.
Down the sideline.
Big play. It's been fun to watch this freshman do what he's done all year. He was going to shatter probably all the records if he would have stayed for at least 3 years, which he would have, and he would have stayed healthy. And I'm just splitting carries with him. That's the crazy thing. Okay. We got to stay in bounds as well. Let's do QB choice from Bunch again.
Old Spice red
We're
zone.
going zone 4-3.
Red zone. When performance matters the most.
We'll hand this
The
off.
man at wideout is in
Continue the
zone
run clock.
right now.
I love the run the rest of the clock out, but with just 15 yards to go, that's probably not going to happen. That's good defense there. Guy came right on through. Just a blitz.
Decided to pitch it on the option, but the back had nowhere to go.
Just a perfect
We can do another QB choice from here.
got to the option before it got to them.
Zone 4-3.
Second down and 11 to go, and this is the 6th play of the drive. Watch the linebacker. He's the star of the defense, and he's in the zone right now.
At least we're running clock at all this. Get it down to a few seconds. Run our motion. And he didn't pick up anybody. Don't fumble it.
Harrison with a takedown.
So it's 3rd and 10. So what we're going to do,
Keep that clock running.
Keep that clock running.
we're going to run a double running back play.
Off the field.
We're going man, and I think they're blitzing both inside guys. So this, we're shifting that way.
Bradley.
I think I can outrun the blitzer on the right side. We're about to find out. Hopefully I can outrun him. If not, I'm going to have to pitch this really quick. No, I had no time to do that. Oh, let's just go ahead and kick the field goal. Let's practice a little bit. I guess people got upset I didn't pass it there. That's like, you know, I guess that's what the boos are for. And I completely missed this. I hit it too early. That's just, hit the button too early. All right. They're going to be a passing mode from here on out, so I might as well do a zone blitz.
Georgia comes to the
Surely they
line
won't go
with
play
one
action here.
Lynch drops back. He's for his man.
Oh. Oh my gosh, 6 points, I swear. I completely goofed up on that. 3 ways from Sunday. 80 yards. I went for a dive, and I just don't know what happened there. I just goofed up, and he was gone. Well, now it's a 2-score game. So we'll try to get the ball off the onside kick, and then I don't know how many timeouts they have left. They got 2, I think. Just a bungled play on my part. That was all on me. Don't dive unless you absolutely have to, and I didn't have to dive there.
17. Burnett will try to hit it just right so they can get a high bounce. With the onside kick.
And we'll just get out of bounds.
The hands team recovered the onside.
So we got to run it. Yeah, they got 2 timeouts left.
Right now, the running backs coach is telling everybody, secure the football and stay in bounds.
Let's do QB choice with Brown.
But you just can't.
I like what I'm seeing. They're blitzing that right nickel again. And everybody and their brother's coming up. Let's do this. What'll happen if I do that? Nope, I don't want to do that. I want to bring the other guy over. Either way, I don't think it'll make that much of a difference. First down. And that is game. So we're going to take a knee. And end it. They got one timeout left, but it ain't going to make a difference. So that one play got Stanford the MVP for their team. Because he didn't do anything today. They didn't run the ball enough. They felt compelled to throw it. So 2 more knees ought to do it. It's 2nd and 12. And that'll be it. All right. SEC champs back-to-back. I wasn't really expecting, winning 2 conference championships that quickly, but it just, what do you do? Hopefully it'll show that this offense is pretty fun to run. Not too bad. And that is it. There you go. So on to the big game. USC. That's going to be really interesting. They're always loaded with talent. And he's just hugging the phantom player there. That happens every once in a while.
They could have capitalized on a few of them. Would have been a lot closer, and they might even have.
Folks, it's been a lot of fun.
We can check out some stats here.
Our final score on this one. Mississippi State 31, Georgia 17.
Let's see here. We got over 400 yards. Thankfully, defensively, I thought they stopped our run game pretty well. I mean, we had over 200 yards rushing, but I feel like they've done a pretty good job with that. I think it's our passing game that just kind of opened it up a little bit to make the plays that we needed. But here's the big thing. 7 sacks. Our defensive ends just dominated. It's the best performance those 2 guys have had all year as a tandem. The turnovers went down in the second half, thankfully. First half, it was all turnovers. Let's go to individual stats here. Bradley had a great game. 7 of 8, 2 touchdowns, 210 yards. Then you go to the rushing. He had 43 yards and a touchdown. He had the one lone rushing touchdown was Bradley. So that was... I didn't look to see who won the MVP for us. I'm guessing it was Nicholas. But either way, I almost thought Bradley should have won it. And he could have. I just wasn't paying attention. Brown got his 100 yards. Receiving, Nicholas had over 200 yards. Yeah, I'm guessing he got that. 2 touchdowns. Just an incredible ball player. It's been fun watching him play all season. I was wanting to go back here. Yeah, Derek Moore, that's who I'm controlled most of the time. He ended up with 5 tackles. I feel like most of those were me right there. So that's pretty cool to see. Sanders had 6 tackles, the 1 sack. Silva had 4 sacks. Burns with 2. Just a great day on defense, even though we gave up a whole lot on the back end. Okay. Next up is the Mighty Trojans National Championship game. This is what I wanted to see. Hopefully we can finish this off in style. Should be a lot of fun. It's in the Rose Bowl. Yes, we won the SEC title. And all right, so come on back. National Championship. That's 2 videos from now. Our next video is going to be preseason game number 3 against the Green Bay Packers. Should be interesting. They should put up a better challenge than the Bills. Of course, this is preseason, so it's like it doesn't really matter. So that should be a lot of fun there. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.